Do you want a simple recipe to be able to freelance, to free yourself from whatever job or financial situation you're in right now? You are about to get a quick recipe that's already worked wonders for me and all kinds of other people. A simple recipe that will give you the ability to free yourself from where you're at and to have control over your life, to have financial flexibility. And here's the kicker. It's not some scheme or quick get-rich scheme. This is a mental outlook for looking and structuring your life and your work skills and looking at yourself as someone that's programmable, that you can create a person that is worth a lot to other people in what you do. And the quick system is this. Step 1, you need to know what you love to do. What you love to do will make anything else you try and do easier if you can figure it out. Often it means trying a lot of different things and figuring out what you don't like to do. For example, I hate medical billing. Really hate it. Just makes me want to just beat my head off a wall or a floor. Ugh, just lose it. I tried medical billing for a week. I hate having a 9-to-5 office job. It makes me just want to hang myself. It's awful. I know that because I tried. I liked being a police officer, but I did not like the lifestyle with it, and eventually I didn't like it, so I tried that. You need to find what you love, and by what you love I mean what you have energy about, what you will learn on your own without anyone telling you to. For example, you might learn, or you might love playing video games, and if you love playing video games, you're going to automatically and just pour time in and learn and try to do more and get better at the game. You might like drawing, or you might like programming. Well, what you need to do in step 1 is figure out what you love to do automatically, where you love to spend time. That's step 1. Step 2 is figure out what skills you can learn within what you love that will be useful to other people. Now, step 1 is more abstract, difficult, and often requires a lot of trial and error. So does step 2. Step 2 requires a lot of research, especially online. For example, I love doing things online. I love gaming. Well, it was tough to find how my love of video games translated into a skill I could learn. I just kind of mindlessly threw myself out there on the internet and figured out Facebook advertising was a skill I could learn that was very valuable to other people. I learned Facebook advertising as that skill, but it took me at least 6 months of trying all kinds of things in an area I already knew I loved to even figure out what I should learn. And it took another 1.5 years to learn that skill to the point where I'm really good at it and people will pay a lot for it. So you can see what I'm telling you takes time, but the earlier you start on this, the earlier you can succeed at it. So step 1, figure out what you love. I loved doing things online systems and online gaming. Step 2, figure out how you can make something valuable out of it in a skill. For example, find a skill you can learn that you'll love to learn that people will pay you for. Then step 3 is to figure out where those people are that will pay you for it and then get them to pay you. That actually is one of the easier steps, because once you know what you're good at, you can start just doing it more, and usually in the process of doing it, you will run into opportunities. But you can also research opportunities. That will help a lot. For example, with Facebook advertising, I approached people running Facebook ads. I could see clearly, especially some of the poorly done ads, you need some help. Hey, I've got that skill. And that's the part you just rinse and repeat and continue refining. When you can effectively connect what you're good at with the people that need it, then you're in a position to liberate yourself from whatever situation you're in. And this video goes out to my fans all over the world that want to move to a different place or different country, that want to provide for their family. This is how you do it. These simple 3 steps. Figure out what you love, and then figure out a skill you can learn, and then figure out how you can get paid for it. All of these things you can do online anywhere in the world. And I think that's so cool. Odesk and Elance are especially helpful for the 3rd step. And learning English, which I would assume you know if you're watching this video, learning English is really helpful also to communicate. So there you go, 3 not so simple steps, but it's a framework. You can put it in your head and say, I can go through this 3-step process. I can do these 3 steps. And when you get to step 3 and you get really good at your skill and you connect with the people that'll pay you for it, the opportunities you get will seem just stupid compared to what you got before. I look back at my taxes and I look back at how hard I worked over the last 10 years of my life. And to look at how hard I worked versus how much money I made and compare it to now when I have a skill that very few people in the world have. It's just crazy to look at how much people pay me for what I do versus how much people used to pay me for what I did. It's awesome what you can achieve, and these are the 3 steps. I hope by sharing these steps with you, it's easier for you to learn how to do this, because I just already had these steps in my head and kind of stumbled into them. You knowing these steps now, you having these concrete steps in your head can do this on purpose. You can intentionally do what I did. So I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, you'll subscribe to my channel and visit jerrybanfield.com to get all of the free help and information I offer. Thank you.